Son,
Yes.
it's time for the percolator.
It is?
It's time for the percolator.
All right.
It's time for the percolator. 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 That's dope. Damn, when did you get so good at making invisible whipped cream?
It is what it is, man.
Damn, you picked up so many talents since you've been gone.
Yeah, since I've been gone. All right.
Yo, what's up, buddy? Another crossover.
Yeah, Bean Fidels, Infobeans.
That's so funny.
We're here.
I like when we do these Allen Iversons.
Yeah, these Allen Iversons. Oh, the crossover. You mean these Ivan Allersons?
Mm-hmm. I guess I could call them Pistol Pete Maravich episodes, but people know AI more for the crossover than the old Pistol.
Is that what he's known for? I thought he was known for shooting.
Pistol Pete?
Yeah.
He's known for everything. He's handles is what he's known for. Though.
Okay.
But he was the first guy to ever had like handles and behind the back passes and like doing all that crazy shit that like, you know what I mean? But Allen Iverson, when you think crossover, people do think AI.
Right.
And he crossed over Jordan.
Right.
You know, like how many people have that on their resume where they made Michael Jordan like stumble?
Yeah, fall down.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, no, this nigga, you know, and that's what this episode is.
Yeah.
It's making a nigga fall down.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, kind of actually. This is a fall by the refs on this episode.
Ooh, because what have we done so far?
We've done best games we've ever watched, worst games we've ever watched.
Yep.
And now, today,
We're doing what, buddy?
blown calls.
No. Worst calls we've ever seen.
Worst calls we've ever seen. Yeah.
We're kind of sticking to a theme here. Okay, you just missed that completely. We're doing worst calls that we've ever actually seen.
Yes.
Live, where we were watching the game,
Mm-hmm.
just like the other episodes. So I think it's fun to keep that theme.
Right.
You know
yeah.
what I
This is these are memorable. These are memorable moments.
These are some memorable ones.
Yeah.
I mean, because we didn't pick anything specific just to, like our cities. You know what I mean? Like, no, we both picked some biggies. Some ones that we were just, some big games.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah. This is the first one I've done with nothing involved with my city.
Nothing involved with you. That's nothing involved with mine. So
Yeah.
it was like, oh, this is pure just. No, I was watching this game, and this was the worst call I think I've ever seen.
This was a memorable bad call.
So I was not the first one. The first one I was not watching. The first one that I'm about. Well, before we get into it, I guess. Hold on, because I already got too excited.
Right.
We gotta pay some bills.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Real fast.
Yeah. Let's go real quick.
Real quick.
Yeah. Real quick. Super quick.
We're just wasting time.
We said it real quick, and
we just
we did a bit.
And we're still wasting time.
I know.
Guys, do you like? First of all, guys, how about I just ask you, buddy?
Yeah.
Because I know do you have a football one in your episode today?
I do have a football one.
So you like football?
I have two football ones. Yes.
You have two footy foots.
Yes, I do like football.
You like soccer too, huh?
It's okay. I watch the World Cup.
Do you have a team that you cheer for?
No, my dad does though.
Who's your dad cheer for?
My dad cheers for Liverpool.
I never knew that.
Yeah, my dad's.
Is he a diehard?
Or
Or is he a casual, in and out?
He's like, I would say he's more of a casual than diehard, but I will catch him at night just watching Liverpool highlights.
So he's a fan.
Yeah, he's a fan.
That's his team. Does he
Yes.
have any jerseys?
No.
No. Who's his favorite player? Do you know? Like, who's Liverpool's? Because I've heard that name.
Sadio Mane, I think, is their favorite.
I think I've heard that name.
Yeah.
He's their big dog.
Yeah.
Who does the biggest player play for? The most famous guy.
Ronaldo plays
Yeah.
for Juventus in Italy.
So when he plays in the World Cup, he plays for Italy?
No, in the World Cup. So that's just his club team. He plays for Portugal.
That's where he's from.
That's where he's from. Yeah.
Who do you cheer for in the World Cup? America?
Yeah. What? I cheer for America.
You cheer for America in the World Cup?
I mean, if they're in it. If they're not in it, I just cheer for, I pick a team usually with I was rooting for France this World Cup because I heard they were good and their jerseys are blue.
Ooh, that's
Yeah.
I like cheering for things of that nature as well.
You
When
know?
I don't know the sport, it's way more fun. But look at those colors.
I don't know any of the teams really. And someone told me France was good and blue is my favorite color. So go France. And
Go
they
France.
won.
They won?
They won. Yeah.
4 years ago.
This was 2018.
So we got one more year for the next one.
Yes.
Damn, that's crazy. That's just like the Olympics, huh?
Yes. Oh yeah. Maybe even bigger.
No, because the Olympics is everything.
It's bigger than the Olympics, I think.
You think so?
I think more people watch the World Cup finals than watch
The Olympics as a whole.
Quite possible. It's probably. I think it might be closer. If it's definitely closer than you think. If it's not,
Okay.
soccer is fucking soccer.
I wasn't saying it wasn't close, but in my head, I'm like the Olympics would just seem like it's just because it's everything. And so they would have that little advantage that it's everything.
Yeah, but like everything is spread out. Where soccer, there's like 4 games a day, so everyone watches those 4 games.
Those 4 games, and if you're watching, of course, you're watching your team.
Yeah, you're watching and then you just watch. I mean,
the games. Yeah.
Yeah, I watch every single World Cup game I can.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, when the NFL playoffs are on, I'm not watching I'm watching all the games.
Right.
So I do get watching all the games.
Right.
I totally understand that.
Right.
How did we get here?
We're supposed to pay bills quickly.
I got distracted. I said footy foots, and I was like, oh, you know what? I don't know anything about soccer. And I got very easily distracted.
I keep up with it because I had a roommate in college who was really into it.
Yeah.
So I never watch the games, but I know what's going on in the Champions League and stuff like that.
And I will say this, because I have watched World Cup games, and whenever I do watch one, it is fucking
Fire.
awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never watched one and been like, you know, like how we did at the XFL. It's never been like, why did we do this?
Yeah. The stakes are so high.
Stakes are too high. Also, they're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're good. That is like I don't know shit about you. I mean, just like watching a basketball game. You don't have to know shit about basketball, but if you're watching LeBron play, you're like, man, this guy's pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
You know, that's how when I'm watching those guys in like the World Cup, it's like, oh, these niggas can play.
Yeah. They're good at their job.
They are very good. Hockey's the same way. Like
Yeah.
I don't think about hockey, but when I do watch it, I'm like, damn, these niggas can ball.
Speaking of guys who are good at their job.
Oh yeah, that's why we're here.
Yeah. You should follow Darren Bates on Instagram.
He is an NFL player. He is black.
And a dad.
A dad. He
has a podcast called The Raw Room.
He has a podcast. He has a bunch of pictures of his son's feet.
Yes, remember to DM him about my feet.
So let's pay the bills first before we
Okay.
get too into your feet.
This is part of the bills. We're telling you what he has, where you can DM. You can check out The Raw Room. Make sure you go on Spotify, iTunes, or wherever you get your podcasts. That's where you find The Raw Room. It's a great podcast. A lot of dope guests on there.
Malcolm Butler,
Yeah.
Andre Reed, the guy who did all the original songs for The Lion King.
He's on there.
Yeah, he's me. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Will Compton from Bustin' with the Boys. Yeah, he gets Chris Long. He just had on the great D-end.
Yeah.
That he played with in the Rams. So they have a bunch of stories like together. So it's a very interesting podcast from the perspective of a player who's actively playing right now.
Right.
So
check it out. All he wants you to do is follow him on Instagram, Wesleyan_son56.
beautiful picture of his mother. So if you're confused, you're like, what? That's him.
Yeah. When you follow him, make sure you say the Beans and/or the Infidels
Sent
you.
me.
Yes.
And
then
now,
DM him for pictures of my feet. He's the only person who has them.
Yep.
And he might be like, "What are you talking about? I don't have them." He's playing hard to get.
He
just
is.
keep.
As for the black and white specifically.
Yeah. Just keep. They're very well shot, but you only get them if you follow him and DM him on Instagram.
And say the Infid Beans sent
The
you.
Bean Fidels sent you.
Sent you there, my friends. Also, guys, you have pants on?
I do have pants on.
You got socks on?
I don't have socks on. But
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you have, what is that on your body?
Oh,
Hey, what is that on your top half? I've never seen one of those.
It's a shirt. Have you never seen a shirt before?
No, what's a shirt?
It's something you. I don't really.
The worst animal. I was like, what's the worst animal? A guy who's like, hey, what's that?
Yeah, you threw me for a loop there. I was like, oh, I don't know how to explain a shirt to somebody.
Well, what is it?
It's like a piece of cloth you have over the top half of your body.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yours has people on it.
Mine does
Yours
have
has
people.
a rapist and a great point guard.
Yeah, yes, definitely.
Those are 2 facts. Also a great power forward. I'm not gonna. It's like
Right.
Can't just bring up one thing.
Yeah, you can.
When a nigga had 2 careers.
You can be both. But yeah,
What a piece of shit human being. You ever read about him?
Yeah, no, he's garbage.
He's like actual.
Yeah.
Karl Malone's like, guys, hate to do this, but dead serious. Stop listening for a second and just go Wikipedia Karl Malone.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, what the fuck? Why is this guy not in prison?
Yeah.
He was like fucking 13-year-olds.
Yeah, but he's on a cool shirt, and you know who else?
And a good team.
Yeah.
Oh, that we're about to talk about this. Holy shit.
Yeah.
What Brody Stevens connections.
Oh, yeah, I know. It's almost like I chose this on purpose.
That's crazy.
But yeah, you know who else has cool shirts?
Who?
Hidden Village Customs.
What? What's
Yeah.
a shirt? No.
Yeah, okay, we're not doing this again.
No, Hidden Village Customs, they do us on. They have amazing shirts. They have amazing, like, cool logo, the Naruto logo,
Yes.
and that they're going to get sued for. Guys, really think about that.
They won't. I don't think Japan cares.
Well, if the company gets too big, then what?
That's fair. Well, time will tell.
Anyway, I love them. They're based out of the Bay Area, just like our top infidel here. Do you have a name for yourself on yours? On the Dangerous Brown?
I'm just Dangerous Brown. I'm a son.
No, I'm saying, like, are you like, are there top infidels? Because there's top bees.
Not yet. It's a small podcast still. So
Well,
like,
terrorists.
as it grows, as the sleeper cells grows, as I call it, we are a sleeper cell.
You're gonna get arrested. Oh my God, what is wrong with you, dude?
A lot of things. But you know what's not wrong? Getting a shirt from Hidden Village Customs.
Oh my God,
man.
dude, the quality is amazing. My favorite thing about him, because I have one that has the cool Tom Brady being too drunk at the Super Bowl when he's getting escorted out and he's all happy.
Yeah.
I have that like as a rap album. It's fucking awesome. I love it. And they're sending me some other stuff too. I can't wait to get. But I love that when we washed it, the logo didn't fade and the shirt quality didn't shrink, and most importantly, it wasn't like fuzzy. It wasn't like not soft anymore.
Right.
Which I don't like in a shirt.
Right. I feel you.
You know what I mean? Like, this is a good quality shirt. Stays like that. You can tell you little fade on the wash, but you've had it for a long time now. So
yeah, I also wash it a bunch. So,
yeah, but you know, that's gonna happen for a shirt normally. But
yeah, right.
Hidden Village Custom. If you're a Bay Area infidel or you're a Bay Area bean, go show them some love, man. Go support local shit. You know what I mean? www.hiddenvillagecustoms.com. Hidden Village Customs on all social media platforms. You can go check out their stuff. They mix cool anime stuff as well. Like, they had this great one I saw today. It was of I forgot what boxer. I think it might have been like Mike Tyson or something. And he was like throwing a punch, and he was like in one of his actual fights, but he was knocking out like Vegeta.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
That's
and
dope.
But it was like the actual pose of the guy he actually knocked out, but with Vegeta's. You know what I mean? So it was like, but it's cool shit like that. Like, I love how they mix the anime and like the characters and like real life stuff on their shirts, man. So go check them out. Hidden Village Customs on all social media. www.hiddenvillagecustoms.com on all platforms. The owner's name's Gabe. He is not a pedophile. He wants me to say that.
Okay.
He wants me to say that all the time.
Okay.
That's his words. He's not a pedophile, guys. So go buy Hidden Village Custom shirts. Ehsan, again, not a pedo.
Okay. A little bit concerned now, but
why?
Oh, you know what? You're right. I should take it at face value.
He said he wasn't.
He wasn't. That's fair. That's fair. He's not a pedophile.
Take it at face.
Well, let's transition to someone who is a pedophile.
Oh my God, Ehsan Ahmad, you are a monster.
Yeah, Deric.
Yeah, buddy.
Let's talk about your first worst call
that I've seen.
that you've seen.
Okay, now this one, I know usually it's the whole premise of these fun episodes is that it's the worst thing that we've seen live.
Right.
I didn't see this game live, obviously, because it's the 1998 NBA fucking Finals Game 6.
Yeah, and you
with
don't remember
Jordan.
it.
Yeah. I was probably literally fingering my butthole after running around playing wiffle ball all day.
Okay.
Who
fair.
knows?
Yeah. You're an exploratory 8-year-old.
That's right. So I wasn't necessarily watching this.
Right.
But recently, during the pandemic, I went back and I watched just a bunch of random games. And I watched this whole game. I was like, I'm going to watch this whole 1998 Game 6 because it was right after The Last Dance. I was like, let me watch this whole game because the game's clearly close.
Right.
So I want to see where the Jazz had it, where they lost it, where
Right.
the Bulls had it, where they lost. Like, I want to see the whole thing. Pippen gets hurt. I want to see it all. And I'm watching the game. And as you guys know, I'm an avid LeBron. I'm an avid King James guy.
Yeah.
You know I love King James.
Yeah.
And I love fair. If you beat me fair and square, you win. If Michael Jordan won 6 titles fair and square, he wins. But he did not win fair and square, did he, Ehsan?
Well, you could make the argument that he didn't cheat. He just got help. He got lucky.
This is a very lucky call.
Yeah.
That went towards the GOAT, not the Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a bad call. But there's not
Shall we watch?
Yeah, there's human error in these games now, right? That's the thing. So
Human error.
yeah, so a little context.
Yeah.
Right. The Bulls win the game by 2.
No, by 1.
By 1. They win the game by 1.
Wait, or no, it's by 2.
They win. I think they win the game by
No,
2.
they do by 1 by 2.
Yeah, they win the game by 2. And this is with
Maybe it
9:40.
is by 1.
Well, this is with 9:40 left in the second.
Yes.
Yes, and this is a.
But the game is, completely tight all game.
Yes.
There is no big comeback. The game is back and forth the entire game. It's an unreal game. This is I can't imagine watching this live. This probably would have been fucking unbelievable. Because rewatching it, I was like, this is crazy. But Michael Jordan loses this game.
Okay.
Hit play.
So we hit play. We have 5 seconds left on the shot clock.
On the shot clock.
With 9:40, Jazz have the ball.
Bad pass.
It's off
Bad
Anderson's
pass.
hands, but recovered by Isley.
Isley gets it.
Shoots it. Hits
Money.
it.
Money.
Hits it.
And the ref already called it. That's why Isley's mad, because he's like, he got it off.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dick Pavetta says yes.
Jerry Sloan.
Look at Sloan.
And they
He knows.
Yeah.
Well, it appeared to me as if he had beaten it.
Even the commentator knows.
Yeah.
Who's that, Marv?
Costas.
Costas, he knows.
Yeah. Let's see.
And here we go. 1
1
and
second.
Ball's
Where's
out
that
of his
ball?
hand. Ball's out of his hand.
It's
Way
on the
out.
Ball's
way,
out of
and
his
they
hand
missed
here.
the call.
What? I mean, it's halfway in the air when it hits 0. That's a bad call.
That is a horrendous call.
That's a bad call.
In a Game 6 NBA Finals, that is a fucking horrendous
in an
call.
elimination game. That is unbelievable. They got screwed there.
Also, they hit that 3, Ehsan. They're up.
They're up 7.
They're up 7 with 9:38.
Yeah, that's
changes the pace.
Yeah, different game. It's a different game, and it's like you
heard that energy of the crowd too just get sucked.
Yeah.
Because it erupts and then it just goes.
Right.
You know.
Right. Also, such a different NBA with halfway through the second, it's 28-24.
Oh, defense.
Yeah.
Hand check.
Yeah.
Defense.
Yeah.
No easy threes. You
No.
ain't getting them, dog. Not here.
No, this is such a different, just basketball.
And then for Michael to still be dropping 30+.
Yeah.
Like it's nothing and 40+. It's crazy he was doing that.
Right.
Also, because we mentioned this earlier, how amazing are these uniforms?
I was gonna say.
Oh my God.
I hot take city.
Hot take city. Go ahead.
Jazz mid-90s uniform, best uniform of all time.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
I might have to agree.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now it's a freeze frame. I hope you show this on just on the back of their jumpers.
Yeah.
Look at Jeff Hornacek, beast.
Yeah.
The back of the jumpers, and
It's
is
fire.
Oh my God, I would wear that jacket right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rock the fuck out of
I
it.
kind of want that jacket actually.
I know. I used to have the old school Jazz snapback, but it got too dirty. So I had to get rid of it. But it was for my dad's because he had one. But I think I'm gonna get another one. I think I want another Jazz hat from that era though.
I would say late 90s, early 2000s basketball uniforms were some of the best uniforms of all time.
Yeah. Because the Bulls uniform goes hard too. It ain't
Bulls uniform is great.
Go hard as fuck.
Yeah, I thought the Heat uniform was great.
I like the Heat now still though. I like the Heat. Like when the Heat got LeBron in them, I like that era of when they started doing all that.
Raptors were great.
Raptors were phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean the basketball.
The Orlando Magic uniform.
Yes.
Phenomenal.
The Rocket pinstripe with the rocket going around.
I like that.
I like that as well. Like the Barkley Rockets.
Francis.
Yeah,
Barkley.
Yeah.
Good point.
Yeah, they just had so many good ones. They had so many good ones.
I like the Blazers now more than their older ones. You remember their older ones?
Kind of.
I like the old Sacramento Kings. I always thought that shit was fire.
Yeah.
That old purple. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I thought that was cool.
Purple black. Yeah.
Lakers have always been Lakers. Celtics are always Celtics.
But yeah, I think
you're right. The 90s uniforms were fire.
Yeah, they were.
I'd say NFL 90s uniforms. Some of them were fire, but they're better now. I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. I think there's only a few teams that had better 90s. I think the Niners had a better uniform in the 90s. That's about it. I can't think of one. The Falcons, quite possibly.
Falcons had some cool uniforms.
I like that.
But their uniforms now are still fire.
No, I don't like the red Falcons.
The all red?
Yeah, I don't like red Falcons. I like black Falcons. That was the one when they went to the Super Bowl the first time against the Broncos. Those Falcons uniforms are dope.
I like the old school Rams, the Kurt Warner Rams.
Oh yeah, the Greatest Show on Turf ones.
I thought
those are way better.
I thought those were better.
Yeah.
The ones, I mean, they're kind of cool now, but I just thought those were better.
I don't like them.
You don't like them either?
No. White Rams, good.
Yeah, white Rams. It's interesting. Seahawks shit on everybody.
The old school Seahawks.
Oh no, Seahawks now.
Oh really?
Their uniforms are so fire.
I like old school Seahawks too.
I guess yeah. Seahawks have kind of always had fire uniforms.
Yeah.
They've been pretty clutch. But yeah, that's not what this podcast is about. This is about how that was a blown call, and that I watched it recently, and that's how I wanted to start this one with LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. And that's where I'll leave that take.
All right.
Your go, Ehsan.
All right. I mean, I chose the most famous one I've ever seen. Rams Saints and NFC Championship game a couple years ago when the Rams lost to the Super Bowl.
What year was this?
This was what, 2018?
Yes.
I think.
Had to be.
Because
2019.
Yeah, January 2019 is when this came out. Yeah, this is the 2018-19 season.
Wait, who won the Super Bowl 2019 then?
The Chiefs.
And then now the Bucks.
Now the Bucks. So Brady is 1, 2 out of 3.
Damn, this nigga, as always.
Yeah.
As he does.
Yeah. But I mean, I remember in this game rooting for the Rams.
Yeah.
And then I remember this call happening and being like, well, this is a shitty way to win a game.
Before you hit play.
Yeah.
Can I tell you, because you watched this live.
Right.
Do you remember where you were?
I was January 9th. I don't remember. I genuinely don't remember. 2019.
I remember, for me, I don't know what I was doing that I wasn't watching this, but I remember getting online.
Yeah.
And the world on Twitter had exploded.
I think I was at home.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how I found, because I didn't see this game. I don't know why I wasn't watching. I was doing something.
Right.
But Twitter, when this happened, obviously,
yeah,
it because that's how I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw this play first and then the rest of the game.
All right, well, let's see the play. So here's the thing. The Saints are
Set it
driving,
up,
too.
yeah.
The Saints are driving. It feels like they're about to score a touchdown.
Do you think they're going to win? How do you feel watching this? Do you think, the Saints are about to win this game?
Yes, the Saints are about to win this game. That is the feel of this game.
Okay.
And I was, like, disappointed. But then I wasn't happy. It was like the worst of both worlds if you're a neutral fan. It's like the team that you're rooting for feels like they're going to lose, and then they win on, like, bullshit.
Damn.
All right, so here's the play. 3rd and 10. He throws. I mean, clearly pass interference.
He knows, too. He
Yeah.
knows.
He's looking around, and then he starts
And
celebrating.
now he celebrates.
Yeah.
Sean Payton's about to fucking kill this guy.
I
Oh, my God. That's the angle. That is just mind-blowing.
Yeah.
That's the angle right there.
It's like, how are you as referees just looking at this play? It's almost, to me, it's almost like the.
Oh, my God.
Have you ever heard of the bystander effect?
No.
So it's like, let's say someone's getting, there's a crime happening with 80 people watching the crime happening.
Okay.
Well, no one will call 911 because they all will assume someone will call
Yes,
911.
I have heard this.
That's the bystander effect. And that's what it feels like is happening with the refs here. Where they're going, someone's surely going to throw this flag, right? And they don't throw the flag.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, he had. I mean, all he was doing was staring down Lewis and just.
I mean,
You know what's crazy is he could have got an interception.
he easily could have. Like, it's just he got rewarded for such a bad play.
He could have had a pick, like a pick, bro. That's
Yeah.
what doesn't make like I'm rewatching it and I forget
Yeah.
that. Like, oh my God, why wouldn't he have taken the interception?
Yeah.
I mean, Mark Ingram, that's the perfect face.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you
perfect
watched that
face.
happen, how did you? Okay, do you remember yell like? What do you remember being like? What the? Or,
I remember being like, I just remember being like, because I was by myself.
Uh-huh.
I remember just waiting for the flag. I was like, what? Where's the flag?
was it like a no? Like as more time went on, and then they kicked this field
It was
goal?
just so unbelievable. It was very surreal of just like they're really gonna. You know what it felt like?
What?
It felt like the NFL was like, we want an LA team to be in the Super Bowl because if LA becomes a big market for us, which it has never been for whatever weird reason, LA and the NFL has never been a consistent thing.
Yeah.
It would be good for the NFL. It felt like some fuckery.
I mean, it would be because you're talking about. I mean, it's like New York winning or something. You know
Yes.
what I mean? It's just good for
Yes.
business.
If we get the LA to the Super Bowl with this young Rams team that has Todd Gurley, and at that point Goff wasn't great, but he was getting better.
we didn't know what it was going to be.
We didn't know what Goff was going to be, and
And then Todd Gurley,
Yeah.
that was just like devastating.
if they have a Super Bowl behind them, then we can get a fan base in LA, and then the NFL can explode in LA, and then that's money. That's what it kind of felt like.
No, you're 100% right. I mean, that call. Can you show it to me one more time?
Yeah.
That call, dude. I mean, this no call. It's weird how a no call is a bad call just as bad. They're both the same.
Yeah.
A bad call and a no call. I mean, oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
They kick the field goal and then the Rams go down to score?
The Rams go down and kick a field goal, and I think that it goes into overtime.
Oh, and then the Rams win it.
Yeah, Rams win in overtime.
Jesus. Could you imagine Ehsan this happening to your 90s?
I'd be so mad.
If this happened in the NFC Championship game?
I'd be so mad. I mean, Breeze deserved to be another. We should have had a Brady Breeze Super Bowl here,
That was supposed to be the Brady Breeze, which would have been a much better Super
which
Bowl.
would have also been more money for the NFL. They really didn't. They were trying to play this weird long game.
They're playing the long game. You said it, yeah.
Yeah, but that just didn't happen. Because even now, the Rams, they beat the Seahawks in the playoffs.
Yeah, they did.
No one cares.
Was that this year?
That was exactly.
Who'd they lose to?
I think the Bucks. Or
Couldn't have been the
Packers.
Bucks. No, 'cause
they
the Bucks, yeah.
they lost to the Packers.
Did they beat the Packers beat their ass?
I think so.
I think so too. I remember the receiver went off.
Yeah. Packers. They lost to the Packers, and who went on to lose to the Bucks?
I forgot that was this year.
Yeah.
They had a good team.
They had a good team.
Aaron
yeah.
Donald.
Yeah. But they beat the Seahawks with like a third string quarterback, and because Goff was injured,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
nobody cared. So it's like that's what you tried to set up with this instead of letting Breeze and Brady play.
What do the Seahawks do?
I don't know, but I don't know how you make Russell Wilson mad, but they found a way.
No help.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like they are really invested in helping him either.
I mean, he has Metcalf and Lockett. I'm not gonna say no help,
But
he wants O-line.
He's never had an O-line. He's never had an O-line.
Yeah, he wants that Brady. He was like, "Yo, give me some. I want to just sit back there."
He wants protection, and he kind of deserves it. Even in their Super Bowl seasons, bro, that dude was running for his life.
Always.
And the reason why they won the Super Bowl is because he was young and could avoid everybody. But as he gets older, he's gonna need a line.
Yeah. Yeah, they're not. And I mean, the Duke is easily has a couple more Super Bowl runs left in him.
Yes.
Easily, he's that amazing.
But I mean, it's clear that he needs a line because I mean, you saw that you saw at the end of this year where he started off the year great and then just slowed down massively.
Ooh, yeah.
And it's like, bro, that's because you can't. He's 30 something now. He can't be. You can't just be a magician constantly.
No, yeah, just like Aaron, it's like you got to protect him.
You got to protect him.
You gotta protect him.
And they still during this free agency, they didn't even try to get Trent Williams. They didn't do anything. The two Chiefs O linemen are free agents. Have they done anything with them? Probably not. And yet they want to run this run-first team with a bad O line. It just doesn't make any sense. It just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. God, Patrick needs an O line too. Both of them need O lines.
Both of them need O lines.
Lamar's O-line could be better. It's not the worst.
Lamar needs weapons.
Lamar needs weapons.
Yeah, Lamar needs weapons.
Golly, that was the worst no call of all time, man.
I would say, yeah.
I think that's the worst no call of all time. But you're right, they were going for a narrative.
They were going for a narrative, and you could feel it, and they picked the wrong one.
Sure did.
All right.
My next one is probably one of the most famous calls in the history. I mean, it's a rule because of the call.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like this call. But I watched this game.
I watched this live too.
I watched this game. You watched this? Oh, so you watched this game live as well?
Yep.
And this game, of course, is the AFC Divisional Championship game between the Patriots and the Raiders. The Tuck Rule. 2001?
Yes, this is the first Super Bowl.
So, yeah, 2001. I remember this drive. I remember this whole game because it was a snow game.
Yes.
I remember everything about it. And I remember thinking, I was rooting for the Raiders. I don't know why I was rooting for the Raiders, but I did want the Raiders to win. I didn't have any association with Tom Brady yet.
Yeah, Raiders were also a good team. They've been a good team as of recently. I think Gannon had won. Gannon's about to win the MVP if he hasn't won it already.
Because they lose in the Super Bowl next year.
Yes. But I would say this is the game that really broke the Raiders.
I mean, they go to the Super Bowl.
But they trade away John Gruden after this game.
Oh, that's right. He goes
to the Bucks
and wins the Super Bowl.
And obviously he's going to beat his team.
Yeah.
They didn't change anything.
Yeah. And that's what sucks because they got rid of Dungy.
They really
built that Bucks team.
That Bucks team. Yeah.
Like, it was kind of like a crazy
thing that happened. But yeah.
So Gruden's the coach of this team.
This is the last Gruden coach team.
Charles Woodson, man, look at him. You can already see everything happen. I mean, one of the Hall of Fame, one of the greatest to ever do it, bro.
Right.
Charles Woodson,
right.
In college and NFL. And I remember watching the drive, and I'm thinking like, oh man, this Tom Brady guy is like driving down on them, like they're gonna win.
Right.
And then, hold on. Oh.
Here we go. Woodson. I mean.
It's on the ground, covered by the Raiders.
His college teammate.
Yeah.
He lit him up too.
Yeah.
Tom Brady never sees him coming from the front
Is that
side.
Romanowski? Greg Beaker.
Everyone knows it's a fumble.
Yeah.
Look, do you see everyone's body language?
Yeah.
I just want to say that one more time because that is so crucial. All right, he gets him. Everyone, they call it the fumble. The refs call it a fumble.
Yeah.
Everything is normal. This is how it should have gone.
Right.
I'm thinking, the Raiders just won. I'm sure
Right.
you are as well.
Yeah.
Raiders just won. This Brady guy's good, but it's not his year.
Right.
Great blitz.
If it slipped out of your hand, that would be an incomplete pass. But was it forced out by Charles Woodson?
And here we go. And this is where the bullshit starts.
Yeah.
How do you feel about this call? Because right now, when you were a kid, you remember when were you like, he fumbled?
Oh yeah, no, this was a fumble. This was it'll never not be a fumble to me. I guess it's technically the Tuck Rule. In whatever version of the Tuck Rule is the Tuck Rule.
The recoil
but
of the fake throw is what made it come out of Tom Brady's hand.
Here's the call.
After reviewing the play, the quarterback's arm was going forward.
Holy shit.
Second and 10 on the 42.
I mean, even the announcers can't believe it.
Can you go back and read all the way to the beginning?
Yeah.
One of the craziest calls in the history of calls. I mean, look at this. And the ball is he pumped it.
He pumped
it. He did not throw it.
He did not throw it.
He was not throwing that ball.
No.
I mean, we all know he wasn't throwing that
It
ball.
was hit out of his hands.
My favorite thing ever. Have you ever seen the interview of Charles Woodson and Tom Brady?
No.
And Charles Woodson, so they're sitting down. This is before the interview, but the cameras are rolling.
Right.
And he goes, "Hey Tom, just admit to me that you fumbled." And Tom, I love this. Just ignores him.
Yeah.
And Charles just has, and then they start the interview. And I love that Tom's like, "I'll never give it to you.
Yeah.
You fucking loser. I will never give it to you. Give a fuck what you think or what actually happened." Because the call was.
The call is the call.
Oh my God, that's a fumble, man.
That's a massive fumble. Massive fumble.
Raiders got cheated out of a Super Bowl.
I mean, who knows? They got cheated out of this win. They got cheated out of an AFC Championship appearance. Who knows what happens next? But
wait, who New England be next?
Probably like Pittsburgh or some shit.
I want to know.
If I had to guess, probably like Pittsburgh.
I'm just gonna look up 2001 Super Bowl Patriots, and it'll come up their run.
2001. Yeah. If I had to guess, it's always Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? You know how it's always Pittsburgh.
You think it was Pittsburgh?
I mean, or the
Well, that wasn't 2001. It must be 2002.
what?
2001 is
Well,
Ravens.
it was the 2001 season, so it was the 2002 Super Bowl.
You're right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who just pick the Patriots, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just click on the Patriots. Yeah, 2001 New England Patriots season.
Playoffs,
Postseason results.
So that was the first game.
Dude, it's always.
Damn, but look at that game though.
24-17. It was close. Dude, that's a steadfast rule, bro. If you don't know who played in the AFC Championship game, it's probably the Steelers.
Yeah, who else loses to Tom?
Yeah.
Damn, they won 16-13 in OT
Yeah.
against the Raiders. I mean, they should have lost.
Right.
They fucking 24-17, a nail biter in Pittsburgh.
And then that
and
last
then the
minute field
Super
goal.
Bowl last minute field goal 20
2017.
against the fucking greatest show on turf.
Yeah.
That nigga won his first one, bro.
Yeah. They had to fight every single.
Well, they
field
also
goal.
had to cheat the Raiders.
Yeah.
Because you're right, the Raiders should have won this game. This is an absolute bull. I mean, because they literally run the clock out and it's over.
Right.
So we're talking about the most bullshit.
Well, no, they don't
I've
run the
ever
clock
seen.
out. They kick the field goal. This goes to overtime.
Huh?
This goes
No,
to
I
overtime.
said if that fumble's called, they run the clock out. It's over.
Yeah.
There is no.
There's no overtime or anything like
Absolutely
that.
not.
Yeah. All right.
Such a bad one.
So my game is
This is your number 2.
This is probably one of the most heartbreaking moments I've ever seen in all of sports.
How?
So this is how I watched
Break it down for me. Yeah, I don't even
This is how I watched
it.
it.
Yeah.
So
tell me everything.
it's this
I don't
guy.
even know what this
I
is.
forgot his first name. His name is Galaragga. He's a pitcher named Galaragga.
Okay.
He's
For who?
not famous. The Detroit Tigers.
Okay.
Not famous. Nothing. You ain't gonna. He's only gonna be remembered for this.
That's scary. That
Right.
already makes me scared.
Right. Now the way I watched it is my phone, not my phone. So the Reddit baseball thread gives alerts to like, hey, there's a perfect game going on. You should tune in. If there's a perfect game or no hitter happening, no hitter alert, you should tune in.
Okay.
I see a perfect game alert. This guy, Galaragga, is about to pitch a perfect game. This is with 2 outs in the ninth. 2 outs in the ninth.
Who they playing?
I don't even remember. We're
We're
about to
find
see.
out. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 outs in the ninth.
What? You remember what year? How old you were?
I think this was when I was in college. I want to say 2000, around 2000, between 2010 and 14, in that zone.
In that zone. Okay.
Maybe a little later.
Okay.
But here we go. This is with 2 outs in the ninth. As it playing Cleveland.
Ground ball, right side. Cabrera will cut it off. Galaragga curves. He's out.
They call him safe. And bro,
Commentator said he was out.
yeah, I mean he was so clearly out. And then watch the replay here. Watch the replay here.
Safe at first base.
This is to take away a no hitter
In Detroit?
This is to take away a perfect game from
Are
him.
they in Detroit too?
Yes.
Oh my God! Look at everyone.
I mean the manager's gonna come out. I mean he blew this call, and after this is when they're like, we have to have instant replay in baseball.
They took a no hitter away from this guy.
No, they took a perfect game away from this guy. Look at this. Look how. This is what I know. Look how. Bro,
Ball, bam, got him.
by a full step.
What is he looking at? Cabrera gets him. Outright.
I mean, it's
Wait,
not, bro. It's
wait.
not. He's out. His foot is on the back.
There. That's.
It's still not even close.
It wasn't close, but it wasn't. It was right there. And then Cabrera. Oh my God, he can't believe it.
Yeah.
He can't believe it. They took my nigga's perfect game.
They took the perfect game away.
Can you go back to the beginning? Because I want to see the audience reaction. The crowd reaction is unbelievable because you can feel the.
Ground ball, right side. Cabrera will cut it off. Galaragga curves. He's out.
Oh, you can
You
hear
know
the
how quiet
yeah.
You can hear because bro, it was because the eruption was about to happen. There was like like you could feel it.
Right.
Oh my god.
How do you blow a call like that?
Oh my god.
A moment.
Does the manager beat the shit out of this umpire?
I mean, he should. I cannot believe. Jim Joyce, man.
Who's Jim Joyce?
That's the umpire that blew the call.
Oh my god, Ehsan, this is unreal. Oh my god, I'd be so upset.
I mean, I was upset. I don't care about any of these teams. But to take away a historic moment from that picture.
Oh my god! And this team, and like, cause your team doesn't. It's like, you know, it's like Cabrera's happy for him. You can feel it, and it's like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
It's
God, so you said you came into this game like what, around like 7th, 8th inning?
Oh no, ninth inning. I watched the 9th inning.
Okay, you came in on the 9th.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm not gonna watch a perfect game in the 7th inning between two teams I don't care about because that's a lot of game left.
For it to still be perfect. For it to finish perfect.
For it to finish perfect. 9th inning, I'll watch.
Oh, that's your third?
No, that's not my third. It just automatically plays.
Okay. Golly,
Yeah.
that one stung, man. You're right. That one
It
actually
was heartbreaking.
hurt.
It was
That one-
heartbreaking.
yeah, that's a heartbreaking one, dude.
Yeah.
Because the Tuck Rule and all that shit, and it's like, oh, that's heartbreaking, but like, but it's heartbreaking for. It's like, oh, the Raiders just got cheated. I'm sure if you're a Raiders fan, it's fucking
Yeah.
heartbreaking.
Yeah.
But that is just sports heartbreaking.
Yeah, it's like heartbreaking in a really deep way.
Yeah.
Like this. Look at this one guy who achieved one of the hardest things to do in all of sports, and he did it, and it got taken away by a terrible call. That's one of the worst calls I've ever seen.
That's one of the worst calls I've ever seen. Glad you brought that in my
Insane.
life. I never heard of that one.
Insane. Yeah, I know. There's the last two. And one of the last. I'm excited for the last one because you've also didn't know about it, and I was like, oh, you're about to see some crazy shit on the last one.
Golly. And you said this was the call that brought in instant replay?
I think if not instant replay, it was definitely like if it didn't come the next year, it definitely was like coming soon because they kept bringing it up. Like we need instant replay in baseball. It's crazy that we don't have it.
Yeah.
And it
How many challenges does a baseball coach get?
2.
Oh, just like every sport.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Speaking of challenges, I want to just go back to the Rams Saints thing.
What?
That because of that, they for 1 year they had the we can challenge pass interference calls.
Yeah, but didn't that not work out either?
It did not work out because even if the refs got it wrong, the NFL stood behind the refs even after the instant replays.
Because you got to stand behind the refs.
Yeah.
It's like it's some police bullshit. You know what I mean? Of like, you got to trust the person doing the policing.
The thin zebra line.
Yeah.
You got to hold it.
That's so fucking annoying, though, dude.
Yeah.
That's bullshit. God, I can't believe he took that perfect game from that nigga, dog.
Yeah. It's
I've
sad.
thrown a couple no-hitters in my life.
No, you haven't.
Actually have.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that one's real.
Okay, I thought you were doing the thing.
No, I'm not doing the thing. I've thrown some no-hitters. My brother has too. My brother. I still have all. My dad. If we ever got to my house, you'd see all the baseballs. You've never been to my place, so you don't know.
No.
Sam knows. I remember the first time Sam came to my place. She was like, "What? Are you and your brother Olympus?" Because it's just 3,000 trophies. We won. It was, and we were athletic as fuck. But that's so funny that you didn't know. Yeah, I have a bunch of baseballs with no hitters and shit like that.
Can you imagine if that happened to you?
I'd be. I'm trying to think if I ever got. I don't think I've ever lost a game in my life off a bad call.
Okay. That's lucky.
I've lost off some miracle plays.
That's lucky.
But I've never lost off the call was bad.
Okay.
So yeah, that's pretty lucky. I'm trying to think. I was like, wow, I can't think of a moment where I was like, from Pee Wee up to anything. You know what I mean? To high school where it was like, or college, it was like, man, damn, we lost on some like fuckery.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's never happened. You ready for my third?
Yes.
Oh my God, dude. This one kind of personal because this was the era where Steve Nash was my favorite player.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because Steve Nash was my favorite player. Steve Nash was my favorite player when he was on the Mavericks. That's how much I loved him and Dirk together.
That was a great team.
I thought like, oh, that's gonna be the run.
Right.
And
it's
then
interesting they traded him away.
he goes to Phoenix and this nigga becomes a fucking superstar. Okay.
Right.
He's leading the league in assists. He's got like the best 3-point percentage. He's kicking everybody's ass. He wins 2 MVPs.
Right.
The Suns build around him and build around him. They build this high-powered offense that nobody can stop. It's finally their year.
Right.
There's a lot of build up to the season.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, because you remember
They were the great teams.
They were the team.
That never made it to the. They're one of the teams that are like, this is a great team that never made it to the finals.
Never made it to the finals.
Right.
This was their year. So the Spurs are up 2-1 in the
Right.
series. Okay.
It's 2007.
It's 2007.
Western Conference semifinals.
Western Conference semifinals. You want to hit play?
Yeah.
So you rewind a little bit because you gotta go back.
No, I think the play. This is you'll see stills of the play.
Here it
Here's
is.
the play.
Bam! Right there. Robert Horry hip checks him. He goes into the side. Okay.
Yeah.
Then Nash gets up. He talks his shit.
You see Stoudemire leave the bench there.
You see Sotomayor leave the bench.
Yeah. You want us to watch the play again?
Now, yeah, because what's interesting
Yeah.
is this.
Boom. All right, so he gets hit again. All right, what's up?
So damn, what the fuck?
Oh, your phone
My
froze.
phone froze.
All right. Yeah, making noise.
2007. So, so this playoffs, I don't remember how crazy this playoffs was. This was the playoffs, so where your Mavericks were the number one seed.
Oh, this was the
and
We
your
Believe
Warriors
year. Yeah, okay.
upset them 4-2.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So
that's why this wasn't the bigger storyline.
No, this playoffs was crazy.
You're right.
This playoffs was crazy. That happened. Also going on right now, because this is in the Western Conference Finals. Going on right now in the Eastern Conference Finals, LeBron is taking on Detroit by himself and wins, and he gets to the finals for the first time.
Damn.
Do you remember when LeBron scored
the
last 4? He scored like the last 20-something points in the fourth quarter in overtime.
Yeah, and dominated Detroit. Yeah.
To close him out.
Yeah.
He beats him 4-2.
Yeah, this is LeBron's first finals.
So that's going on. So this is a crazy playoff year.
Right.
All right. These motherfuckers, bro. I was cheering so hard because I watched this game live. I'm cheering so hard. You can't see it on this, but you can't see it really on that. But that's why I wanted to pull up this video because you can see it better. Of Amari Stoudemire and Boris Diaw.
Okay.
They come off the bench.
All right. So now we're watching this video here. I'll send that to me.
I'll send this to you so you can show it. Yeah. Bam. They go right to him. They go on the court.
Yeah.
But they go to him
To help him up. Oh, this has been
watch.
Stoudemire and DL?
Yeah, both of them. They run right to him. They do not go to retaliate.
Yeah. And they get suspended for it.
They get suspended. So the NBA had just started the rule where, because they were, they're trying to completely, how they were trying to, this is during that era, they're like, no more fights, no more any of that shit, right? So they just started the rule that if something happens on the court and you come off the bench in any way,
Right.
you're suspended.
Right. Oof.
For a game.
Oof.
For a game, bro. For the rest of this game
Yeah.
and then another game. Okay?
Right.
So these niggas got suspended for the rest of this game. They believe the Suns still going to win.
They win this game. This is at the end of the game.
Because they going to win this game. That's why it was such a bad, it was like, oh my God, this is horrible. But like, what the fuck? And it was Robert Horry who knew exactly what he was doing.
Yeah.
Because he was old, coming off the bench for the Spurs. He wasn't like their
Right.
star.
This is
You know
his
what I
last
mean?
year.
Him doing this is so fucking evil, bro.
Right.
To do this to Steve, Boris and Amari are now out. Their starters are now out.
Right.
And then Amari, their star, they lose game fucking 5.
Go down in the series.
And they go, and then in game 6 they lose. And that call always bothered me because I hated the Spurs so much.
Right.
I hated the Spurs. I fucking hated the Spurs. And because Tony Parker just gave Steve Nash a really hard time.
Right.
Not like verbally, like on the court.
On the court.
He was just,
He wasn't like, hey, Steve, you have a little dick.
You Canadian little dick motherfucker, badaboosh. Because he's Italian or whatever. And he's like, look at who I'm fucking, a desperate housewife over here.
It's me, Tony Parker.
It's me, a Tony Parker. Yeah, so I hated that nigga and his little fucking French. He had that evil French mustache that he played with.
He
And
did.
he'd be like,
Yeah.
and he'd smoke his long cigarettes as he played.
On the court.
But he just always fucking. You know what he would do to Steve Nash, son?
What?
Because I would always watch the Suns these games. He would the whole game, because Tony Parker's conditioning was unreal.
Right.
Guard him full court all game.
Damn.
Just right, and he just could never let Steve Nash get going.
Hilarious.
You know what I mean?
That's good defense.
But they still should have won this series.
Right.
They got cheated. I mean, when they tied it up 2-2, but Boris and Amari couldn't play in game fucking 5.
That's kind of over.
It was over.
Yeah.
It was over, man. So that to me is one of the worst calls of all time because they took my boy Steve never made it to the finals, but this was his 1 year. All the other years they lost, and they lost to the Spurs or they lost to the Lakers, and they lost, and it was what it was.
Yeah.
This year, they got fucking cheated, bro. They were supposed to go on and beat the fucking Cleveland for the title.
Damn.
It was supposed to be there.
Damn. R.I.P. Phoenix Suns.
All right, man, they had some years, bro.
They had some years.
They
And
were
they're good this year now,
high-powered.
finally.
Yeah. But, which the Rockets have showed us, or most teams have showed us, you will never win a championship like that.
No. D'Antoni's their coach, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then the D'Antoni system does not work in the playoffs.
You'll never win it. It'll get you. You might win a series,
No, you can get to the Western Conference Finals.
but you're never going to win it.
Nope.
You're never going to win a final,
Nope.
bro. Ever.
It is
because
what it is.
defense
Wins championships.
fucking championships. Always. Even in this new era,
Okay.
defense wins championships. So that was my third one, man. God damn it. That one still chaps my hide.
Yeah. Grinds your gears.
Grinds my gears because I love Steve so much and I really wanted him to have a finals
All right.
appearance at least.
My last one.
What's your last one, Bobby Do?
You don't remember Bottlegate.
No, what's Bottlegate?
Okay. So let me set the scene.
Set the scene.
It's 2001.
You're 11 years. No, you're 9.
I'm 9. It's 2001. This game is etched in my memory because of what's about to happen. It's 2001. Sorry, Jesus.
Yeah, you should apologize to Jesus.
Browns are 6-6 or something like that, right? They're
the Browns.
They're the Browns. No, but they're fighting for a playoff spot. They're playoff hopes.
Oh yeah,
are
you're right.
alive.
6-6, you can get a playoff spot. My bad.
You know, they're fighting for a playoff. Their whole playoffs hopes are alive going into this game.
Who they playing?
The Jaguars were out of
Okay.
the playoffs. They're down 15-10.
The Browns?
The Browns are down 15-10, driving in the fourth quarter, end of the fourth quarter. On a 4th and 2 to keep their playoff hopes alive, the Browns convert it on a pass, a 3-yard pass, but the guy kind of bobbles the pass.
Does he catch it?
It's like a Des Bryant, Calvin Johnson type catch. Like, did he catch it? Did he not catch it?
Des Bryant caught it.
It's like, you know what I mean? Where he
Yeah.
caught it, but did, with the
No,
rule-
but Des Bryant caught
But
it.
the rules are like, did he? Do you feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's like that shit, right?
That's going to be my next time we do these bad calls. You know I'm doing that one, right?
That was an unbelievably bad call.
We'll get into that
But,
another time.
but the rules are like, did he? You know what I mean?
Facts.
Right?
Yes.
So the Browns run a play after that, right? They run a play after that quickly, so there's no challenge available, right? The NFL then stops the game and makes them review the play that happened 2 plays ago.
That's not allowed.
And then they review the play that happened 2 plays ago, and then... So this is after they run a play. They call the pass incomplete.
So can you show me the play that they ran? I'd
Yeah.
like to see.
Okay.
I'd like to see the chain of events. I'd like to see
Okay.
the whole thing.
Okay, here we go. You want to see the whole thing here?
Well, I just want to see the chain of events
Okay.
because this is. I want to see the bobble catch.
Okay, so here. All right, here's the bobble catch. That's the bobble catch. They run a play. The clock is still running.
Did that get him the first down?
Yes, it got him the first down.
So that was huge.
Yeah, they spiked the ball. They ran a play.
Spike a ball.
They ran a play.
So that's a play.
That's a play. They should not, whether or not he caught the ball, they should not be able to go back and review it.
Damn.
They should not be able to go back and review it.
All right, now go to the call. Okay. There's 48 seconds left. in
Yeah.
this. Oh my.
So now they're reviewing
God.
the call. Here's the catch.
Ooh, that was not a catch.
That was not a catch. Yeah, and then looking at it, but regardless, you called it a catch on the field.
And it is which is fine if
Yeah.
somebody would call a timeout and then a challenge, but
Yeah.
that's not what happened.
Yeah. So they say they call it incomplete. But, and then
Which is true.
Yeah, and then you'll see shit's about to turn up, bro.
They ran another play.
Yeah.
That's true. That
Yeah.
I mean, this coach has the right to fucking fight this ref right now.
Yeah, right? And here you see what's going on now?
Bottles.
They're just throwing bottles on the field. And, bro, it is raining bottles
Wait, while the players are on the field?
while the players are on the field.
Well, that's not safe.
Yeah, I know. This is why I mean, I'm not saying the Browns fans are in the right for this. I'm just saying.
Well, no, they're kind of in the right, but I was hoping the players weren't on the field when this was happening.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's definitely memorable.
Damn.
No, but no, it gets even worse than this.
Damn, bro.
No, like this is just a showcase on how terrible the NFL is at decision making.
Hey, Brittany.
What up?
Brittany Ledesma just walked in, guys.
Hey.
Brittany, she has a cool Travis Scott hoodie on. What does that say? Assholes live forever. Oh, that's dope. It looks like Travis Scott hoodie.
So they call the game.
Yeah. Thanks. We're in the middle of a pod. But it's good to see you.
If you missed it, they called the game. The referees called the game with 48 seconds left. They said the game's over because there's too many balls. I mean, you see, as the players are running in, they're just getting shredded.
I also love it. Look at the. Wait, that's the refs were the ones who were getting aimed at.
Yeah. But
They deserved it.
This is the craziest part, and I'll
Actually,
bring.
no, the NFL owners deserved it. Whatever top exec deserved these bottles.
Right, you think they call the game, right? You think there's no way the NFL would make them go out on the field and play the last 48 seconds, would they? The league office made them finish the game. They made them go out there and finish the fucking game, dude. With this terrible and I'll pause it here. And so when they go out again, they think the fans in Cleveland think the NFL has reversed its decision because why else would they come back out? And then that just more bottles. It's just all bottles.
Let me see. That is unbelievable.
Yeah, it's insane. And it's the title of this video is the game the NFL wants you to forget. They were still throwing bottles when the players were going back on the field.
Oh my God.
They thought
Of
they were going to
course.
reverse the call. Yeah, why would they?
That would be the only thing that makes sense. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, they realized that was retarded.
Right. They thought, yeah. It's just an unbelievably terrible.
They had to get the bottles off the field.
They had to get the balls off the field, and then they dressed up 11 random players to go take the last 2 snaps. And it was, yeah. And
Oh, my
that's
God.
Bottlegate. And that ruined the Cleveland's chance at the playoffs. And you got to remember, this is Cleveland's town that had lost its team. This is their first good team since their team left.
Oh, my God. That was crazy. You were 9 years old watching that?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Monday Night Football?
No, it was just a Sunday game.
Must have been a Sunday night game.
No, Sunday afternoon or whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big game. No one's going to tune in to watch Cleveland-Jacksonville normally.
No, but
Why would they do that?
That is exciting.
Yeah. I mean, that was unbelievable.
Holy shnikes, bro. I can't believe you saw that as a little kid. Was you and your dad?
No, it's just me.
What?
Yeah, just watching TV at home. My dad has stopped watching football religiously at that point.
You were watching football at 9 years old?
Yeah, every Sunday.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you just wake up and watch. You put football on.
I never did that.
Really?
No, cartoons, man. Why would I watch cartoons?
Oh no, football every Sunday. I wake up at 9. Watch they had a 49ers pre-show at 9. No. I wake up at 8 because they had a 49ers pre-show from 8 to 9,
Yeah.
and then you watch Fox NFL Sunday from 9 to 10. Then you watch the games.
So you watched that much football but had no desire to play football?
Oh my! It's not like my parents would ever let me play football. They would have never let me play.
Because I didn't watch any football, but I played football 24/7.
Yeah, I wanted to. I thought it would be fun, but no, there's no way my parents would let me play.
Damn, bro. Yeah, I didn't start watching football, nigga, until I was like 29. No, I didn't start watching it. I'm trying to think, nigga. When I started watching like NFL football consistently.
Mhm.
When Darren got in the league.
Really?
When I started watching that. I watched college football before that.
Wow.
I'd watch college football. But NFL I never really watched. Other than playoffs and Super Bowls.
I've watched
And like big games that would kind of come on, I guess.
I've watched football religiously ever since I was a little kid. In fact, that's the
NFL.
NFL, yeah, not college. I watched the NFL religiously ever since I was a little kid. College was the first time in my life I didn't watch the pre-shows. Because I used to watch every single pre-show and Fox NFL.
Yeah.
Every single. That's how I knew about Jimmy Kimmel. Jimmy Kimmel. That's where I first was introduced to him.
Not the Man Show, huh?
Was he did the predictions for NFL on Fox.
Crazy. This must have been during the Man Show era.
Yes, it must have been.
Had to be, right?
Yeah. And then went to Frank Caliendo. Now I think it's Rob Riggle. But yeah, that's for me. That's moving to Austin. That's the shittiest part is that I don't get to wake up and watch football.
No, your football schedule has to be different.
It's different.
Maine was terrible because niggas was watching games at like 2 a.m. and
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
Fucking sucked.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to get used to
Noon football.
noon football,
Yeah.
not morning football. Morning football is the best.
That's the best part about living in the West Coast is
By
that
far.
you wake up, bro. Because you wake up, you can watch football all day,
10 a.m.
10 a.m. to 8 p.m. 8 p.m. comes around, you still can do stuff.
Go
for the
do
rest of
comedy.
the- Yeah, you still do comedy after watching all the games.
It's fucking perfect.
Mhm.
I genuinely did. I living in California for those years, all those years did. Oh my god,
Oh, bro, yeah. You
I did
wake up.
fall in love with that.
You wake up and watch football
Because in Memphis, my whole life football didn't start till
to
1.
1. Yeah, which is gross.
Whereas here, football started at 12.
Yeah, which is also
Maybe
gross.
11.
No, 12.
12?
We're 2 hours ahead of California.
That's right. Phoenix is 11.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be bad either.
Yeah, you get to sleep in and watch football.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of sweet.
Yeah, but like especially now, especially as comedy was getting like, when you're like, oh, I'm doing comedy, you could just wake up, bro. I would just wake up at 10 and just watch games. This shit is awesome.
Yeah. That's so funny, bro. Yeah, cartoons, man. I had to watch SpongeBob in the mornings. Or, any cartoon. That's so funny that you didn't watch cartoons on Sundays.
No, not on Sundays.
Or what about Monday night? Did you watch Monday Night Football too?
Yeah. You watch all the football.
I think Monday night was like Dragon Ball Z and shit.
Dragon Ball Z was earlier than Monday Night Football, I think. Could be wrong about that. Either way, I definitely watched all the football.
And Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
You were getting shit done as a kid, bro.
Oh, yeah. I've been watching stuff.
Okay, clearly you
I've
don't.
been watching
That's
stuff.
one whole theory. That's one whole theme of a podcast is that you don't watch stuff.
Yeah, just not movies, but I've been watching stuff. I watched cartoons with Saturday, and then but I only can watch for a little bit because my parents used to put me in Arabic school.
No Arabic cartoons?
On every Saturday. No, not in school. I had to learn Arabic for
Were
whatever.
they like,
reason.
Baba, you forgot your bomb vest?
No.
A little silly cartoon or a little terrorist turtle
No.
is learning how to
No,
how to
little
befriend
terrorist turtle, how to build a bomb. No, none of that.
Yeah, he's missing fingers because it went wrong a couple times. He's like this, yeah, he's fucked up, bro.
That's
he's learned.
hard.
It is hard.
But no. It was that's crazy. I thought you were like that too. I thought you would watch. I've seen a lot of cool moments.
Yeah, I was too busy watching porn, nigga, like a real nigga.
Oh, that's actually sad.
Yo, an 8-year-old watching pornography.
That's sad. That's sad. There's supposed to be a level of innocence at that age where like all you need is cartoons or
No,
sports.
nigga, all I needed was big fat asses.
Yeah, that's
Fucking threesomes and orgies and people spitting on each other.
see, that's so sad.
Well, how is that sad?
So sad.
Do you hear the good time I'm describing?
No, it sounds like adjacent to abuse. It's like self.
It sounds
it's like
adjacent.
it's like self abuse. That's what that sounds like.
Sometimes you be mean to me, bro.
Well, don't watch porn at 8. If you're 8-year-olds watching porn, man, well, I don't know. It's a different time.
Baby, it's a different time. It's a different line.
No, not for you. You didn't have internet porn like that.
No, I didn't get internet porn.
You couldn't just
until-
stumble upon it.
No, I would get porn on the family computer, though.
Yeah, I mean, who didn't do that? But like that, but not at 8 years old.
Man, nigga, I'm trying to think what age was I when I started watching porn.
I started watching porn like late middle school, like 12, 13.
I think I started watching porn until like maybe high school.
Yeah.
But like I had seen porn for
Okay,
sure. In
that's a
middle
good way to say it. I had seen porn in late
middle school.
middle
Yeah,
school,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I didn't start watching it.
I just
till high
started
school.
watching it where I was like, it's actively like seeking it out.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I need this in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
You
feel
know what I mean, right?
Yo, dude.
Let's fucking make out.
No. Oh God, no.
Come on.
No. Not today.
Dude, I love doing these crossovers.
Yeah, these are fun.
They're so much fun.
These are fun.
They bring back a lot of memories.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
like porn and stuff.
I can't believe you never heard of this game. That's a good.
I know, right? I
Yeah.
can't. Yeah, me either, buddy. That is crazy. I'm excited for the next one. We're gonna do best buzzer beaters we've ever seen.
Ooh,
That'll be the
there's a lot
next
of good ones.
crossover.
There's a lot of good ones there.
But Ehsan's got to go take care of some business for a while. He's got to go
Taking care of business.
in a brown way.
Yeah. I gotta go bring my stuff over to Austin.
How long is that gonna take?
Couple days.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I want to stop in Phoenix. See if I can do a show in Phoenix.
What show?
Whatever. Just hit someone up. Be like, are there any shows in Phoenix I can do?
So you
Pop in.
headlining?
Yeah. Or I think I'll be there during the week. Just like any sort of show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, hit up Michael Turner or something like that.
And then you say you're gonna stop in LA?
I'm gonna stop in LA for a night.
You gonna do Fighter and the Kid?
Yeah. You know how Fighter and the Kid's dying to have me.
Everybody's dying to have you, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody wants that hot crossover episode.
Yeah. They have no idea that the bean fidels are are a hot commodity. But yeah, I don't know. So I'll be back in like a week or so.
Okay, so the Bean Mafia will see you soon.
Yeah, pretty soon.
And maybe we did something a little special for him anyway.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Yeah. And that one we make out.
Come on. Come here. Get over here.
Oh, God.